it's me. So that was shit. Getting rejected by the love of my life. And then had the bombshell drop that she's licking out an idiot. Like, look at me. I'm like beyond quiche. It's like, who the hell thinks they can fucking reject me? It makes no sense. I'm still like reeling from it. I'm literally never falling in love again. I'm off guys and now I'm off girls for life. That's it. Everyone's been really nice. Like Sebastian came over and gave me an awkward hug and Courtney's been like counselling me through the gap under the door, and the fucking laundry monster made a fucking quick getaway. Haven't heard a fucking peep from him since he gave me the bloody wrong advice. Typical fucking monster, like cut and run. Anyway, I'll tell you how my mental health week's been. It's actually been kind of funny, so it's going to be a good app. Oh, and there's an Ask May. Buckle up, sluts. This week on Jamazing, sobbing in the fetal position, snorting Xanax, flashing my growler in the library, dad's small dick, throwing Coke Zero cans at cats, and did I really let the hermit crabs nibble my labia? Your weekly dose of love language and rejection advice from the large-racked woman, the heartbroken whore. She puts the sick in lovesick. I'm Jemay, J-A-M-I-E. I'm woke, I'm niche, I'm quiche, and I'm Jamazing. Hi, so I'm kind of like wavering between heartbroken and really pissed off, which maybe some of you can relate to, Jamaniacs. Yeah, so I'm pretty cray right now. I'm all over the place mentally. Like if you thought I was neurodiverse before, I'm an off-the-charts mental case right now. I've stolen Mum's Xanaxes as well, and I'm crushing them up and snorting them 24/7. They're actually amazing. Yeah, so just to paint the picture of where I'm at, I'm pretty much not leaving the Peloton room. And when I walk to the bathroom, I do like a full-length black robe with the hood over my head. Like you can't see my face. It's kind of a Star Wars-y thing. And I'm currently wearing one of Courtney's oversized mushroom print tees with my scrunch bum leggings. Yeah, I've just been trying to meditate this morning. I'm trying to do like my meditation, my mindfulness breathing exercises, but I keep like sobbing in the middle of it. I just can't get through it. It's like, and fucking Dorothy keeps like vacuuming the corridor about 5 times a fucking day and banging the vacuum up against the door, and just like fucking kills my vibe. She's doing it on purpose, I reckon, like as revenge for me, like treating her like a slave and making her make me smoothies and stuff. But yeah. Oh, and she's bleached my whole ensuite and now it smells like jizz, which I actually don't mind if I'm honest. And Mum had this fucking Peloton class this morning and she's like in my face, like doing it while I'm like lying on the floor in the fetal position crying. It's like so inconsiderate. And I had a hermit crab crawling between my legs trying to nibble my labia through my leggings, which actually felt kind of good. But yeah, I'm having some little violent moments too, like I'll get in a rage about everything and throw Coke Zero cans out the window down to the ground floor. And yeah, I was trying to get Mum's cats, but I kept missing. I hit the one that I used to pash on the lips. Like I just heard this loud meow and then it bolted into the bushes. And yeah, it was on the rebound. Don't worry, it wasn't that hard. Don't report me. I saw Gwen walk out of my pool house. Yes, they're still fucking here, by the way. And I did consider for a second like throwing a Coke can at her head. But I thought twice. The last thing I need right now, Germaniacs, is jail time for murder. So, yeah. Anyway, so obs, I'm thinking about Amber and Clare 24/7. They went fucking Insta-a-fish with this lame like picture of them like fake laughing in a bed, and everyone in the comments is all like, you two are so cute and you're perfect together, like fucking farm. I actually slid into Carl's DMs just so I could bitch about Amber, but he blocked me. Everyone thinks I'm a walking red flag, which I kind of am. Sora, speaking of me being a bunny boiler, I did go over to Double Bay to the flat 2 days ago. And well, I was going to break in with my key and trash Claire's room, but they've changed the locks. So I went ahead with my other plan, which was so I collected heaps of possum poo from everywhere, like all over Waverton, just like in people's gardens and just wherever there was like, you know, a pile of possum poo. Just Courtney helped me and we just, you know, collected it into a bag. And anyway, I took this huge bag of possum poo over in the Fiat and I left it on the doorstep of the flat so Amber would see it when she came home or hopefully step in it on her way out. I just emptied the whole bag on the doorstep. And then as I was leaving, I spray painted Lezo on the front fence, like the big white wall. Just took up the whole fence. It was huge. But then when I got home, Amber texted me and said that Claire was about to call the police because they knew it was me, obs. And I better come and clean it off ASAP or they're going to come and get me. And so I drove back in the Fiat really fast, like speeding through the Harbour Tunnel. And it was only coloured hairspray, so it just scrubbed off pretty easily with like a bucket of soapy water. And it took an hour. Maybe a bit longer, but yeah. And I saw Claire peering down through the blinds like while I was doing it, the fucking bitch. Sugar Cramps, actually, he walked past while I was watching The Wall and he was asking me what it said and who I thought did it. And I was saying like, it was like local druggy vandals and I was just getting rid of it before my poor gay friend saw it. And yeah, he fell for it. It was actually really good, like seeing Sugar Cramps face to face again. It's been ages. Seems like a lifetime ago I was like flashing my gash at him through the window. Yeah, that was a cute time. Anyway, that's my kind of mental health journey. Wait, I've just got this fucking DM on my gram. Wait, what the hell? Is this real? Oh my God. Oh my God, it's fucking real. Oh my God. No. Oh my God, I'm freaking out right now. I just got a DM from the actual Olivia Bellissimo. It's from her real account with like millions of followers. Oh my God. I'll read it. It goes, "Hi, Jamae. Bumped into Amber and she told me you catfished her pretending to be me. We need to talk. Let's meet ASAP." Fuck. Oh my God. The actual Olivia Bellissimo knows. Oh my God. My life is over, Jamaniacs. She's going to fucking kill me. Oh my God. Hi, my little Jamaniacs. It's the next day in the afternoon and my mood has shifted tenfold. I cannot wait to tell you what's gone down. Okay, prepare to have your minds literally blown. So, I met up with none other than Olivia fucking Bellissimo, the real legendary Sydney socialite / major influencer goddess. It was so good. Oh my God, I've got so much to tell you, maniacs. So yeah, I got that DM and I just replied and we arranged to meet today and have lunch because she wanted to meet kind of urgently. So I was like really nervous. We met at Bill's in Double Bay. I was literally shaking when I arrived. So I was really shitting myself about what to wear. Like I wanted her to think I'm like fashionable and like a legit influencer, even though she's seen my numbers and she would know like I'm mid-level. So I went with my Bottega Veneta green jumpsuit with the matching puffer vest and I had my wide brim Bottega Veneta green hat with my over-the-knee boots in the Bottega Veneta green, all fake obs, currently povo still, as you know. And I had my like heart-shaped gold sunnies as well. I was turning heads, guys. I had a few people like take pics when I like crossed the road in Double Bay. I was like fucking loving myself. So when I got to the restaurant, Olivia was already there and I just like pretended to be on the phone as I walked in and I did a little like finger wave over to her, like while I was like wrapping up my fake phone call. And then I walk over the table and I go on the phone, I go, yeah, I'll do it for 50 grand. Say hi to Sonia or some shit like that. Then I just go in for the hug all fake and I'm like, babe. And then sat down. So, and I'm like ready to have a new asshole torn out of me by Olivia for like catfishing and setting up the fake account and just like being a bitch. And she was kind of mad at first and was like asking me what happened and getting like my side of the story. Oh my God, best part of it was she said that when Amber came up to her at the sheaf to like bitch about me and sort of tell her that I'd catfish and stuff, Olivia didn't even know who she was. She said she like barely remembers her from school. So yeah, sucked in Amber for like exaggerating. Anyway, I talked for ages, about how it had all played out and how I had like love goggles on, and Olivia goes, I respect your ballsiness. And she goes, you saw what you wanted and you went for it. And how she like really respects that. And it reminded her of herself when she was younger too. Like when she was like early 20s and how she wouldn't take no for an answer. So, we got talking about the whole like influencer lifestyle and how to become a Sydney socialite. Like I just was like picking her brains. And Olivia reckons I need like a better PR strategy. She was all like don't rely on inheritance or rich men, which I kind of am. She goes like, those two things are vital, but like you need a clear brand at first to be able to like stand on your own 2 feet when you're in your 20s, and then like men come into it later when you're established and you're trying to like lock in a rich one. So Olivia goes, I've seen your gram and your sense of style is like so original and fresh, and she really liked my like self-made garments that I've been like doing lately, like the octopus slut that I was telling you guys about, and with the cross-stitch panels and this like burlesque rabbit fur thing that I've just finished. It's a little piece. And she goes, you should really consider FILA, the Fashion Institute of Los Angeles, where she went. And how I would learn so much and it'd be like, I'd make so many incredible like connections. And so she was saying how I need to like meet the right people and also like cut off any losers that are like not dragging me down, but like they're sort of off brand. Like, so she went through my gram and she said to delete any photos of Claire the albino because, yeah, and any pictures of Courtney, my butch sister, because like, it's not that they're ugly. It's like my followers won't be able to relate and it's like really off brand, etc. Oh, and she wants me to delete the post I did of the drone footage of me flying it for the first time in the backyard, and any references to hermit crabs. Yeah, it was just good having someone like cast her eye over my content and like really sort of point out what works and what doesn't. And anyway, maniacs, we get to the end of the lunch and I'm like, this chick is kind of cool and maybe we could be legit friends, but I'm like trying to play it cool and like hard to get. And she goes, you really need to network. Come with me to this party tomorrow night in Point Piper. Literally, Germaniacs, I am so fucking excited. How do I fucking always land on my feet? I can't believe I'm going to an actual socialite party with Olivia friggin' Bellissimo. I feel like I've just fucking died and gone to heaven. So yeah, more in the next seggy, guys. I'll check in. I'm going to do an Ask Your May and then I'm getting ready for the party. I've got to like decide what to wear. It's going to be so good. So I'll check in soon. Guys, bye.
Hey babe, this is Ali. I just wanted to get some tips on how to get a guy when he pretty much obviously is not into me. Are you able to help me out? Thanks.
Sure
love
can. You. Love you too, Ali. So, look, back when I was into guys, and I maybe again, never say never. So yeah, back then, I would quite often like find that they weren't into me. because the types of guys that I go for are like usually like timid and kind of shy guys, and I can be really kind of intense and kind of red flaggy, and they tend to run. So I had to learn some pretty hard lessons on how to like get a guy when they're not into you. So I'm pretty qualified. So yeah, your dilemma, Ali, made me think of this time when I was hardcore crushing on this like librarian guy. I know, me in a library, so off brand, but like who even knew they still existed, right? But the story was that I was at uni and we had a library, weirdly. So me and Amber went there between classes to get like some content for our grams. And I wanted to do like a selfie shoot, like in like one of those corridor like aisles of books, like with all the books on the shelves, like with me like looking all quiche and like studious and like with the glasses on and pigtails and like massive cleavage and just like looking at books and like opening them up and being all like, wow, and how informative, and who knew books were a thing, like pointing at them and like doing like confused face. So I was making Amber take the shots and I'm suddenly like gasping because like there's this really hot librarian guy like sorting out the shelves or doing whatever they do. He was kind of like Eurasian but had muscles. Like you wouldn't even know he was Asian. It's like, and he had like the floppy hair and glasses and so like bookwormy and cute. And I waved at him and he kind of looked but ignored me and he seemed like he was really not into me. Like I was looking so quiche that day too, so I'm not sure what was his like issue was with that because I don't know, but kind of made me more determined to get him. So I didn't want Amber to pounce and try and get him first. So later that day I came back to the library on my own. And I was still like in my studious outfit. I kind of looked a bit like Britney Spears in the Hit Me Baby One More Time video, like the black skirt, like the long socks and like the white shirt, but like tied at the front and open with like heaps of tit and yeah, like little grey cardi and with the pigtails. And I was in this like stage of like trying to bait my lecturers with this whole like innocent, nerdy schoolgirl kind of slut thing. Yeah, just for marks reasons. Like it worked. My marks were really good that semester and yeah, amazing how a couple of gobbies can turn a C into an A. Anyway, so I go back into the library that afternoon and the hot librarian guy is like sorting out all these books and he's like pushing this like trolley thing. So I had this fucking genius idea, Gemaniacs, of going into the aisle of books like next to him and just like waiting around the area where he was like sliding the books around. Like he's trying to like, you know, push them all up together. So he moves this row of books and it's kind of like at like my head height on the other side. So I just waited there. And he pushes the books over and then my face is just there like staring at him. And I go, hi, sorry, but do you have the Wi-Fi password? And he told me, but he kind of seemed sus. And then he goes back to sorting in another aisle. So I follow him to the other aisle. But this time, luck would have it, he's doing a shelf that's kind of like chest height. So I go to the next aisle and just wait in the area that he's working. And I undo my white shirt and my tits are like fully out, like in a bra, but like bulging because I just had my implants done and they were like really kind of hard and high. They looked amazing. So he slides the books over and sees my tits in his face. And I'm like, oh, hi, sorry. Like I lean down. His face goes red and like his ob's getting horny. And I'm like, oh, hi, sorry. The Wi-Fi didn't work. Can you do it for me? And then I just pass the phone through the gap. And he does it. And I'm all like, thank you. And like take my phone back. Like I was thinking he'd want to start chatting to me, but he's a little shy. So I'm like, I've got to keep trying. So I'm thinking like I need to take this up a notch. So he's working on this like height of shelf that's kind of like crotch height, and he's sliding the books over and sorting them out. So I wait in the area where he's working in the next aisle, and he's fully on his knees. He gets to where I am, and I lift up my skirt in the gap, and I flash what I thought was my undies. Turns out I totally forgot I was freeballing that day and I had no undies on. So I fully flashed my gash right in this guy's face. Like, he got full growler, like 2 centimeters from his face. And I hear this massive gasp from him. And then he like runs off to get the head librarian. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. So I'm acting all like innocent, and the head librarian comes over and says like, I've got a lifetime ban from the library. And I'm like, that is so unfair, miss. And anyway, I had to write this like suck up letter to the vice chancellor to have it overturned. And I lied and said this fan blew my skirt up. And she fell for it. So anyway, it didn't work. And I could just like basically never show my face in the library again because I was so humiliated. So yeah, wait, not sure if that really helps, Ali, but basically, yeah, what I'm saying is, if guys seem to not be into you, do not back down. Like, I just kept persisting. So yeah, just think creatively like me. Show them a preview of what they're going to get. Like, and by the way, anyone who turns down my vagina when it's presented to them full frontal, it's like your loss, okay? Not mine. Anyway, I hope that helps. Bye. Jamaniacs. So it's 2 days later. I'm actually sore hungover. But like the excitement is like overriding how hungover I feel. I have got huge news, Jamaniacs, like game changing. Oh my God. I don't know where to start with this. Okay. So, I've just that second got home from Gampy's farewell lunch with the fam, saying goodbye to him and Gwen before they go back to South Africa. Thank fuck. The lunch was, well, I'll tell you in a sec about that, but oh my God. So last night was the party with Olivia Bellissimo. I'm still fucking high from it. My new fucking BFF Al, by the way. She's so fucking cool. Oh my God. So I wore my cow print platform heels. They're gorge. And then this like oversized, like slouchy suit with like an oversized blazer and a cow print too, with just like a little bralette underneath in a cow print. And someone said, can you move out of the way? Which I didn't get, but Olivia said it was like a cow reference. Anyway, so everyone was there at the party, all the important people, like there was like children of billionaires, like reality stars, fashion people. It was like heaven. Like I felt like I was like coming home to my people. And I had to pose with this like teeth whitening thing when I walked in, like because they paid for the party. So I had to put this like glowing teeth whitening thing and get like photographed, and like it made it really hard to talk for the first hour because like you have to like keep it in for an hour. But yeah, it made my teeth look incredible. And Olivia got some really cool content for her gram, like posing next to me while I was whitening. Yeah, so it was so fun. And Olivia and I just like hit it off so much. Like, I feel like we're legit like BFFLs already. Like, it just feels like we've known each other forever. Amber is going to be so fucking jealous when she sees the pics. I was having like my revenge dress moment, but in an oversized cow print suit with a teeth whitening apparatus thing in my mouth. Still quiche, but it was a really good like start for my journey into like the social scene, I reckon. Like, I met so many really interesting like quiche people, and the drinks were really sophisticated too, like champagne, and then me and Olivia had 2 bags each. So we pretty much spent most of the night in the toilet cubicle snorting lines. And then Olivia chewed my ear off about her childhood trauma. But it was so much fun. So yeah, anyway, that's all good. Amazing night. But I have even bigger news that you're going to flick your beans over, Jamaniacs, because it is like out of this world good. So yesterday, before I left for the party, I was talking to Gampy. And we ended up having this kind of like heart to heart. Like I kind of wanted to bond before he left in case he like cocked it. So I was sitting on the sun lounges by the pool and I told him about my recent heartbreak. I said it was a boy, didn't want to risk a will issue because he hates lesbians. So I told him my future dreams and how much I want to go to FILA, the Fashion Institute of Los Angeles, and how much of a bastard dad is for not paying for it, and how I've got like daddy issues because he's such a bastard. And then Gampy confessed that he's always hated dad and thought he was a knob and like his least favorite kid, which I was loving, obviously. And how dad's dick is like really small and Gampy's is really long and big, and how dad took after his mother's side and that's always pissed Gampy off. And it was so interesting. And Gampy's all like, Jamie, I see a lot of me in you. You have balls. You like to get what you want, and I admire that. It was kind of weirdly what Olivia said as well. Like everyone's like seeing themselves in me, which is random. So anyway, cut to the farewell lunch that just happened. Dad gives a speech, and then Gampy gets up, and he hands me this envelope and he asks me to open it and read it. So I do, and it's right here. I'm just going to read it for you guys now. So it goes, Dearest Jamie, you constantly impress me with your tenacity, your drive, and your entrepreneurial skills. While I don't understand what being an influencer is, you seem to be doing very well at it. I'd like to give you a little kickstart to help you on your way. I really believe in you and want the best for you, sweetheart. Here is $100,000 for you to enroll in the fashion school and to get you settled in Los Angeles. All the best, my darling. Yours, Gampy. Can you fucking believe it? I'm going to fucking Los Angeles. Oh my God, my life is about to change so much, maniacs. I can't believe this is happening, but I'm like so ready for it. Oh my God, I feel like I've like learnt so much in this season about like life and love and baldiness and like my gender journey and family and animals and quiche-ness and fucking everything. I can't wait to take like everything I've learned and like start my new life in America. I hope I can do like 4th season of Shamazing, but like I'm gonna be so busy in LA. I don't know, stay tuned. But make sure you tell your friends about season 3. It was the best season ever, had the best feedback and so many people listened. Oh my God. But don't tell anyone about like the surprises at the end and stuff. Illy Shamaniacs. Next time we talk, I'll be in America. Oh my God, I gotta work on my accent. Oh my God, stay kids, Shamaniacs. Nahoogan. Till next time, I love you forever. Your BFFL, Jimmy. Bye-bye.